Well, we've almost survived a short week of the session, only 6 more to go. But a lot has happened in the first few days, so we're back to tell you what's coming up and what went down. I'm Nate, he's Andrew, and this is the DLC's Policy Corner.
First up, there were some big changes to the Social Services Appropriations Committee. The committee usually meets for 14 days to kick off the session, but they're only planning on 10 meetings this year, meaning they'll only be meeting on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the next 2 weeks.
Also, one other thing to note, their public comment procedures have changed. They're only allowing public comment on certain days, which will be the next 2 Fridays and their last meeting on Monday, the 5th of February, and left to the discretion of the chairs. To provide comments, you need to contact them at 801-538-1034 before 1 p.m. on the business day before the meeting you want to speak. It looks like you might also be able to do it on the subcommittee's website as well. But they want you to identify the item you want to comment on, the date of the agenda, and who you represent, if anyone. A virtual option still exists, but you must turn on your camera and state the city you live in.
Representative Clancy has a couple of big bills out. HB 298 Homeless Services Amendments, which, among other things, has some good data tracking on individuals exiting homelessness and where they end up. It could provide some good information on individuals accessing transitional housing and permanent supportive housing, and that data could be useful in understanding the needs and gaps in our mental health system.
He also has HB 299 court-ordered treatment modifications. This bill has a lot going on, both good and bad. Hey, Andrew, who knew that good bill, bad bill could be in the same bill? First, it requires the sale of the land that the Utah State Hospital is on. We saw a similar proposal last year, and we opposed it then, as there seems to be little reason to do this beyond the land being valuable. The bill, however, also makes some changes to standards around who can be civilly and involuntarily committed, but these seem to be more clarifications than major changes. The good parts of the bill also includes the same study language that we have been working on with Representative Judkins, and it actually creates some safeguards around discharge planning.
Next up is HB 324 from Representative Ballard, Disability Services Amendments. This is the latest version of her bill from last year to help more individuals on the DSPD waiting list access Medicaid as they wait for waiver services. This year, it's a pilot program for 3 years that would help about 100 individuals. Last year's fiscal note was $9 million, and this will be about 1.2 million, which is far more manageable in a tough budget year. While it's not as robust as last year, this is still a good bill that can help a lot of individuals and families, and hopefully can be expanded upon if passed.
There is also a resolution from Senator Harper we're keeping an eye on, SCR4 concurrent resolution urging changes to ADA website accessibility. This goes back to similar efforts from a few years back from Representative Thurston. Basically, it asks Congress to amend the ADA to allow businesses to have notice and time to correct accessibility issues on their websites. We've opposed similar federal legislation, so we're going to have to oppose this resolution. Businesses have had 30 plus years of notice. While we understand some businesses may be getting letters demanding payment and to fix their website, we believe a better option would be clarifying the obligations of businesses under the ADA.
As always, thanks for watching the DLC's Policy Corner. Sorry we made some much needed updates to our website over the summer, and we gave you the wrong website last week. We'll be sure to get it right today. But as a reminder, you can see all the bills and budget items we're tracking, as well as our calendar of meetings and events on the website, which is disabilitylawcenter.org/issues/public-policy. We'll be back next week to tell you what went down and what's coming up.
Nailed that website, Andrew. Nailed that website.
I was trying, Nate.